Hello students, welcome to another beautiful lesson. Trust you enjoyed watching the last video. I look forward to you enjoying every bit of this lesson. The topic before us today is another very beautiful one and it's titled Judo. It's going to be a very interesting lesson. So the terms used in the game of Judo are, number one, we have Judogi. This is the Judo uniform. Another term used is hajim, which means to start the contest. Another one is hip-on, which means 4 point or knockout. And another point here is koka, which is a minor score. Kotai, it means to change. Then another term we're going to be saying is sakoning. It means to hold down an opponent. Another term we'll be using in this is somade, which means to finish. So in course of this lesson, we'll be using all of these terms. Judo or Judokan Judo is a martial art which was developed by Professor Jigoro in 1882 in Tokyo, Japan. Judo was developed from a more deadly martial art called Jujitsu in the school called Kodokan, which he established. Judo is a martial art of Japanese origin. It's a martial sport activity that involves two participants known as judokas of equal weight applying the various judo skills and techniques in order to bring each other down. The game starts with two artists facing each other with a distance of about 4 meters and waiting for the referee to tell them to start. The referee don't just say start, he says the word hajim, which means to begin in Japanese. The contest lasts for 5 minutes for men and 4 minutes for women. It continues until the official call for the end of the game. The facilities used in judo include the following. Number one is the dojo. Judo is done in a building called dojo. It's an open building devoid of sharp corners. It has changing rooms and other conveniences. The floor of the dojo is made of wood. The next we're seeing is the mat. The judo mat is a spongy form of smooth green surface. It's 9 or 10 meters square with a thickness of 5 to 6 cm. It's laid on a wide floor for contest. Another facility uses the stop clock. There are 4 clocks, and each of these 4 clocks are used at different intervals. Then the bell. Bell is used to signal the beginning of the contest. Other facilities include flags. There are 4 flags. The yellow flag is used for stopping the contest. The green flag is used for holding down duration. Then another color of flag is the white flag. It is used by judges sitting opposite each other for decision making, while the blue flag is used for decision making by the judges. So these are the various uses. The next one I'm going to be talking about is the judoka's outfit. It is also known as the judogi. It's comprised of the kimono jacket, trouser and belt. The next is the red bean bag. The timekeeper indicates the end of the game or contest by throwing the red bean bag into the contest area. The belt. It's a long, relaxed material. The color of the belt determines the grade and level of the contestants. They are white, blue, brown, black, green, orange and yellow belts. And each of these belts determines the level of the contestants. So the next we're going to be talking about is skills used in judo. The first one is the stance. The judoka stands straight with foot forward, shoulders wide apart. The knees are slightly bent with the trunk inclined a little forward. The weight is evenly distributed on both feet. The next we're going to be seeing is the grip. There are different ways of gripping the opponent. For a right-handed judoka, the right sleeves of the opponent is held with the left hand firmly, while the left lapel is held with the right hand firmly. It is for a throw to the right. The next we're going to be seeing is throwing. There are different types of throw, and these include the following. Number one is position and throw, also known as tokuri and kake. The judoka stands and faces the opponent with feet and shoulders width apart, holding the opponent's right sleeve with the left hand and lapel with the right hand. The next skill is hip throw, also known as ogoshi. The judoka holds the opponent's right sleeve with the left hand and lapel with the right hand. Step diagonally and place the right foot between the opponent's legs and pull the sleeves inward. Bend the upper body low to lift the opponent and run the arm round the waist behind. Flex the legs at the knee and twist the body. Ripping through, also known as osotogari. The judoka grips the opponent's lapel with the right hand and pulls on his right shoulder with the left hand. The judoka will swing his right leg between the legs of the opponent and uses the same right leg to lift the opponent's right leg to a high position with a push. Another technique is the back falling, also known as ukemai. This is a way of protecting self when taking a fall from a throw of an opponent. Another technique is over the shoulder throw, also known as ippon suionage. This is a knockout throw. This is achieved in the following ways. The judoka holds the opponent's jacket by the lapel and break the balance to the left. That brings us to general rules and regulation. All judokas must dress properly in their kimono jackets, trousers, and belt. Another rule is that no shoes must be worn by the contestant. They must go into the contest barefooted. Another rule says that it is legal to grip the jacket, trouser, or belt during the contest for the purpose of making a throw. This assists the contestants to have a firm grip on their opponents. The judoka with the highest point is declared the winner. The referee and judges decide the winner of the game. The red bean bag is thrown on the judo mat to indicate the end of the contest. The referee and the judges decide the winner of the game. Rules and hygiene: fingernails must be short. Hair should be kept short or packed if it's a long hair. The personal hygiene should be adequate. Each contestant should be neat in their appearance. It is forbidden to do the following. Number one, sweep an attacking leg, supporting leg from inside. Fall back deliberately when an opponent is clinching to the back. Put an arm or foot or leg directly on the opponent's face. Make a bad remark or gestures to the officials or contestants. Officials of judo game. Number one is the referee. He ensures that judokas are in proper hygienic condition for the contest. He makes sure that the equipment and officials are ready for starting the contest. He moves around the contest area to ensure that contestants follow the rules. He takes charge of the contest and administers judgment. There are two judges who sit diagonally opposite at the corner of the mat watching the operation of the referee and the contestants. They score the referee's signals and shouts. They confer with the referee when there is a misunderstanding of signal. Together with the referee, they ensure that a fair judgment is passed on every contestant. The next is the scoreboard. Scorings are made according to the throws that are done by the contestants and the holding technique. Following are points that are scored depending on the quality of attack of the throw of the opponent. Ippon means full point, Wazari means 7, Yuko is 5 points, and Koka is 3 points. Then a timekeeper. The function of the timekeeper is to keep the time for the contest. It throws the red bean bag to indicate the end of the contest. So with these students, we've come to the end of this lesson. Do have a great time. See you in our next class. Goodbye.